at home, and all the while she wears a smile that warms to the bone. At the Whitewood Cafe, there's always something special, a tasty array of cooking on the griddle. You can find it there all through the day, yeah.
And
the 11-stool cafe.
Right. And a song that still rings in our heads as we go through life.
I hope.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, you did a song for the Frisco.
Yep, the Frisco bar song, Up to the Frisco. Who are also...
And another lady walked by. We're doing well with this.
Actually, that was a statue on rollers, and somebody had bought her, and they were moving her through and like onto the back loading dock so she could be gift wrapped. No, lovely lady. I've been over to her house. I cannot remember her name, but she's a sweetheart, whoever it was. Steve Allen, our guest.
Did you when you were there?
Yes, she did. It was like an Enid Peace and Justice Center meeting. There was lots of food, so great human being. Yeah, great human. But now she's been sold as a statue. Steve Allen's with us. Steve, once again, you've written a song for the show tonight. I've had the chance to hear it standing in the window. Nice piece of work, Bucko.
Well, thank you very much. I'm excited about playing it here in a little bit. It's called Standing in the Window, and it's an up tune.
Okay, like the case with any musician, any band, another statue's been sold here at the Kaleidoscope show. That was a guy. That was the yuppie statue there. That's for a very low price because yuppies are kind of passé these days. Anyway, your personnel, you've like gone through some changes, but you got a good group you're working with here.
Well, thank you, and I'm real excited about them. We've got Orlando Monroe back.
You know what's wonderful? They brought it back. They brought it back. They rejected it and brought it back.
Yeah, like I said, yuppie statues are passé. They got it at the loading dock. They took one look at it, said, send the guy back, so he's back on the rollers and stacked up someplace else.
Now back to Steve.
Oh,
right.
What were we? Oh, we were talking about who's with us. We have Orlando Monroe on bass. We have the mystery drummer, Dave.
Oh, she knows she's driving me insane. Oh, she doesn't think that I'm a lecturer.
Dean Nixon on piano. And we have Mark Rumph on guitar. I think that's everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that covers the entire band. I had the chance to catch him here recently, and
there's a guy that plays a harmonica, but I don't know his name. Do you?
Well, no, he's a Lutheran wearing an earring, so I'm suspect right there of anybody like that. My goodness. No, but you guys are rocking a little harder, a little more of a dance tempo, and got to be perfect for a bar situation or something like this.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're doing a lot more up stuff.
What about, I mean, because you play a mean harmonicas. We used Steve in our Tri-State show last year, and you're going to hear him again on this show. Who are some of the people you really idolize, musicians you have drawn from throughout the years?
Probably Lonnie Mack. Let's see. John Mayall. I learned to play harmonica behind John Mayall albums.
Breakers, yeah.
Huey Lewis. Okay. I like those guys quite a bit.
Okay, and also when Bruce Harvey would stand up and sing impromptu during city council meetings, that was, I think, a source of inspiration for all of us.
Lunch with Frank and Lou? Would you like to introduce yourself, or should we?
Okay, the only thing, you're going to see us being very subdued during this interview, because if you'll notice Mary's location, she can backhand both of us simultaneously, right. So we're going to be very nice. And now, the introduction. Madam, if you will.
We would like
we're really starting?
Yes,
right.
We're starting.
We're rolling.
The real Mary Rumph.
I thought it was Mary Rumph.
Oh, Mary Rumph. Oh, yes. She does hear things, doesn't she?
Yes. It was Mary Rumph in a bikini, but if you'll notice, we have flowers disguising her now, so the bikini cannot be seen because she's a wholesome lady.
I was very flattered that, my goodness, when you picked out such a nice-looking model to be Mary Rumph.
Well, we've always championed our cause and your cause, just in a different way.
Yes, I think so.
What I want to know is, I saw Mary in, I think it was Hastings Records and Tapes once, and perusing the heavy metal records.
Right.
And what's your favorite heavy metal band, Dokken, or which one do you lean towards? I think people out there want to know the answer. Oh, I forgot to hit the, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the table.
Now, you got to know really why I was in there, to see which ones of that trash is there.
Okay. But she is thinking if Mel Torme would get a wig and like start working with some feedback on fuzz tone guitar, it could be big. It could be major stuff.
Right, sure. That'd be great.
Hey, you're an active person in terms of politics, the co-chair of the Garfield County Republican Party?
Well, I was. I'm not anymore.
She's retired now.
I was chairman, and now right.
She got Bush in office, so she figures heck.
Right.
Okay, how do you explain Dan Quayle, though? That's what we worry about.
I think he's neat.
Really? Seriously?
Nobody's giving him a chance.
Okay.
Right.
And his wife wears good hats, too.
Right.
He could.
Lovely at the inauguration.
And we're going to give Dan a chance as soon as we can get him on our show.
Good.
Well, we've got
Sure.
Mary Rumph, is a nice lady. Is this nice? Open-minded, a sweetheart, right here. Be looking for in the heavy metal section of Hastings Records and Tapes.
And we're not going to ask her about trash TV either.
Oh, no.
No. Thank you.
Nothing but Pegasus.
Oops.
Lunch with Frank and Lew.
Well, here with Alan Page, a founding father of the community almost, and Alan is multifaceted. For one thing, he does the multiple projection, or the double projection, dual, many-title projection art display with slides and with music.
Right.
And that's a fine art just in itself. How'd you get interested in that, Alan?
Well, I went to a 10-day school over in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. My wife, Zolly, who is, as you know, is an artist, studied papermaking over there, so I went along, and they had, I'd always been interested in photography, and it had done some slide projection with one projector. And I took a course in multiple projector slide presentations over there, which involved learning how to use a dissolve unit. And I got bitten by the bug and got some equipment, and have put together 6 or 8 different slide presentations on such things. Well, we took some trips, and I have some presentations on things like a trip to Greece and one to Italy, and some various other things.
It's a little more exciting than just come over and watch my slides at home.
Yeah,
huh?
you can make a presentation out of it, and of course it's gotten to be a very sophisticated thing from a professional standpoint. There are some slideshows that use as many as 8 or 10 projectors, and they have to be put together and completely controlled by a computer. There's no way that a human being could ever program the projectors, so it has to be done by a computer. But you can do some fascinating effects with slides when you use more than one projector.
Another thing is Alan has been with Kaleidoscope at least 4 years now, 5?
4 or 5.
How was it received when it first started out?
Well, people wondered what it was all about, and weren't aware that it had as big a scope as it does. Kaleidoscope is a very eclectic organization. There are all forms of art involved in Kaleidoscope. There's painting and sculpture, and there's paper making, there's music, and there's drama. All of the facets of visual arts and performing arts are involved in Kaleidoscope.
How's the community? Are they growing to love this? Or?
Oh, I think so. I think it's becoming a part of the community, and the more publicity we get about it, and the more people are aware of it, the more they can see that it is an integral part of the cultural aspect of the city of Enid.
Lunch with Frank and Lew.
Turn the mic on, Lew.
Oh, okay, we ready to go?
Are we ready to go? Are you looking? Sounds good to me. Now we can bebop like a fool here, and maybe they'll hear the music, and maybe I'll cut it out on you again, Frank. But we're closing with a big musical ending here, and we hope the mic's picking it up. Otherwise, we're looking very silly.
Hang on, just to make sure, because last time I looked like Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man with no music in the background. That's Steve Allen and Sweet Misery Blues Band. It's been the Kaleidoscope theme show, The Art of Windows. I want to thank all the people who chatted, even Mary Rumph. What an open-minded, sweet lady. That was fun stuff. And now we're going to go put a pie in her face. No, we're kidding. She's a nice lady. We like her a lot. Seriously. This has been Kicks, but okay, I think we need to admit the fact we're both essentially lowbrows.
She'll show you when to go, and you just say that one line.
Lunch with Frank and Lew.
$400. Yes. Okay.
Okay, Dennis Porter Dennis Porter, Enid Flea Market.
Yeah.
Got some black velvet Elvis paintings we can get like 5 for $1.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
The kind of art we can handle. No. Hey, great art. We loved it.
Go by in the night.